Welcome back, City Skylines players and fans. This is Gomer with Gomer Games. The last video we did, we were doing this shopping center, this huge shopping mall, and we left off with a lot of this parking lot here unfinished. So I went in and detailed it, put in all the rest of the parking stalls, the manicured grass and the bushes. Well, these are trees actually. Trees through there. Put in some walkways and some crosswalks. Little bushes through the main walkway in the mall there. Sculpture and everything. And I think it looks really nice. I think it looks great. Looks good there. Put in a little observation walkway right here so you can kind of look down at the creek. Also put in a skyway connecting the two buildings. It is at an angle because of the way the buildings are designed, so I purposely angled it so it would fit in here correctly. But it doesn't have any walkways or any footpaths or anything in there because this is just kind of a painted game. If I was wanting to put an invisible path or something in there, I'd have it come out here and connect over to this side, and then I would put one of the elevators in there, so that way it would connect into the building and then connect it to probably the road here or something like that. What I was talking about, elevators, one of these, and there's several different sizes of them, and this one I think is going to be too small, but I would put that in there, and you can connect the walkway to these elevators. That's how I would do that. But this is just a painted city, so I think that walkway looks good there. Okay, so let's get started with this video. We are going to do a little bit more detailing on this side, and then we're going to move over here and we're going to put the medical facility in there and a couple more buildings and some parking lots, and maybe work on these parking garages here. So let's go ahead and get started here. Well, I finished off this area here with a grass area, but I got to thinking, I think we need an entryway into the mall, and I ran across these assets. Work. I'm going to put that here. So what we're going to do, go ahead and I think we're going to get rid of some of these. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these for right now. I think some of them that we will probably add back, or maybe smaller versions. I think we'll add back, but we'll take care of that here in a minute. So what we're going to do, we've got a parking lot on this side, and we have some walkways and everything, but we need to get over into this section of the mall. This, I don't know what you call that, a sub-building or another building of the mall there. It came with the last DLC, or the last content pack, Heart of Korea, this mall here. So I detailed the top of it, putting in chairs and tables and trees and everything. I think it looks great there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in an underground entrance to this building here, and place it right here for now. And we'll go ahead and move it into position to where it makes sense. Maybe we'll just line it up with this right here. Right with the sidewalk there. I think that makes sense. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and take, I think we'll take these decals. Copy them. Just grab one and copy it. I think that looks, yeah, I think that looks fine there. And then maybe we'll go ahead and, yeah, I hate to do that like that, so we're going to leave it like this, see what we can do with that edge there. Go ahead and add some of the grass back in here. So I'm thinking maybe, yeah, let's add these in here. And then let's go with a 4 here. Oh, it clips over right here. That won't work. So let's go ahead and grab this one here. And then maybe we'll grab the 4 here. You'll see what I'll be doing here in just a second. Move that over to right there. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and move it all the way up. Maybe even all the way up to like right there. And then we'll do the same thing here. This one, move this one all the way up. And then we'll move this one. Actually, we'll probably just leave this one right here. There, I think that looks very nice. And then let's go ahead and see if we can put, yeah, we'll put a small one in there. And then we'll move it up to cover this little gap right here. There we go. And by doing that, it eliminates, if you put large amounts of, like if I put a 4 in there, going this way, and moved it up there, it would have caused, might have caused some clipping in there between the two textures. So by doing that, it eliminates that. But I think that looks really good there. As you can see, it creates the illusion of going down the stairs and then going into this underground area, and then you can go over into this building underground. So then we'll go back in and go into some trees, maybe put a couple trees in here. Yeah, I don't know how realistic this would be having those large trees under there. I would think that the roots would kind of interfere with the building itself, but you know, it's City Skylines, so we'll let it go. We'll play with it like this. There we go. I think that's it's very nice there. I think we'll go in actually maybe with some bushes. Maybe it's wild hedge maybe. use the prop line tool. And reduce that space between there. Shrink that all the way down to like 2 meters. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think that looks pretty good there. And then obviously we need to fill in this area right here with the grass, so let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll grab one of those large ones and then grab a small one, put it in there, and then let's grab the small one and move it over, and grab the large one, kind of shift it at a different angle. Make sure that it's not sticking out anywhere. It is not, so it's fine. And then grab one of the small ones. That won't be enough. One of the doubles. Actually, that looks pretty good. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I think that looks good there. The sidewalk there, and you have the electric charging stations, and then the handicap spots, which I added quite a few there. I think in the United States it's supposed to be like 7% of all parking stalls, so 7 out of 100 have to be handicapped, I think is the way it's designated, I think. Or maybe it's 3%, something like that. It's 7%, 3%, something. But there's the walkway there. I think that looks good. Maybe we'll detail this up a little bit more, but we're going to move on. We've got the rest of this side pretty much done. We will detail that a little bit, and then I think we're going to move on to the front side, where we do need to put the drives for these garages in, so we will get that taken care of. But first thing, let's go ahead and put these other buildings in, and what I'm going to use one of the other buildings from the Heart of Korea pack. I really love these buildings, all of them really, and the skyscrapers. I think the skyscrapers are absolutely great. But I'm going to use this building. Looks like it's, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, R&D Center in the Heart of Korea pack. And I think we're going to put this in, maybe do, don't want it too close to the road, but I do want it fairly close. I think we're just going to go one block away, or tile, segment, I'm not sure terminology on that, but one away, with another one right there opposite of it. And then I'm going to create a road that goes straight through the middle. Oh, and it is right on the nose, so that works. That straight through. And let's just go ahead and connect to the center here. And we're going to connect it all the way over. Sure, that's 90 degrees. There we go. Okay, so that works. Guess we really don't have to right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and connect this one up. Done. There, that's taken care of. Now, what we're gonna do here is a medical center. It's gonna be a reasonably sized hospital, not a really large one. Originally, this contraption over here that I really liked. It's all spread out. It uses several different assets, but they all kind of blend together, and I think it looks really nice. But I think it's too large for this space, which now the way I have it set up, it would be the majority of the space over here anyway. But I just think it's too large for this area because of the casinos and the shopping mall and everything. I just don't think that would be right in this area. So what we're going to do, we're still going to use some different assets here. So I'm thinking, let's see here. Yeah, this one here, just from the workshop, University Hospital, and I really like it. I've used it in quite a few builds actually. The walkways and everything. I just think it looks really good there. Yeah, I think we're gonna put that right there like that. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe we'll use this high capacity hospital that came with the promenades. I think we're going to put that in. You know what? I don't like this. This is originally how I was going to set it up. Let's try looking at it this way. This hospital like this. And then we'll put this high capacity in on this side. Yeah, I really like that. I like that. I think what we're going to do, we are going to move this high capacity over just a little bit so it butts up against the building a little bit more. Yeah, and maybe, no, this works. Maybe a little bit further over. Get those bushes off the sidewalk there. I think that works. Alright, and then I was thinking we would use, where was that? It was a crematorium. No, it was a research center. Yeah, a medical laboratory. I was wanting to use that right here. and kind of do the same thing. But of course I didn't have a hospital set up just like this, so let's see if this actually works. Place that right in like that. Let's see. What do we think here? What do we think? Honestly, I think it works. I really do. So I think we're going to leave it like that. And it looks like one large complex. I think that really works. And then the other building I was thinking about doing here was building another road. We'll use this road temporarily. And then using this other from the creator pack. Yeah, this one here. This is from Heart of Korea too. It's the crematorium from the Heart of Korea pack. I like this building a lot. I think we're going to put that right there. Check that building out. That is great. It's going to be even better when we get done with it here. But yeah, I think that is absolutely great there. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to draw a road on this side. I think maybe do this and put it up to here. And then maybe we'll even cross it over, but we don't want it at that angle. Yeah, we want it at 90 degree. And obviously we're going to replace these roads with a different style. But for right now, it makes it kind of easy to work with. And then now we need some parking on this side. So we're going to go ahead and grab I think we'll use this one here, the 2020. Parking lot 2020. Yeah, I think that works. And then we'll go ahead and grab the brass networks here. Put that in there. Put that in there. I'm trying to decide if we're going to do 2 there or 1 there. I think we'll go ahead and do 2. And then we'll leave that one, so that way they can walk around or drive around that end of the parking lot. And we'll grab another 4 and put it right there. Yeah, we'll leave that, and then we'll need to center this, although it looks pretty centered. Yeah, maybe we'll pull this out just a little bit. There we go. And then put 6 spots in there, 6 handicap spots in there maybe. And then we'll go ahead and add some, I can do it that way too. Do grass going this way, grass going this way, this way, this way. And then because of this this inner concrete right in this area here, we want to go ahead and add a 4 on there. So we want to do that, and then we'll go ahead and just grab individuals, or maybe we'll grab two for this side here. And then this is kind of like a park in here. There's a doorway and a little archway to walk through. I'm not sure whether these are lights. I'm not sure what those are. So we're gonna leave. I think we're gonna leave this just like this. We'll put grass there, and then I think we'll leave that one open. There's a walkway there, I guess. Maybe we'll use that. And then maybe do a 4 there and there. Two there. Yeah, I think we better leave this side concrete. That may be difficult to grab. But we're going to leave that. We're going to pull that one out of there. And then we do need to, I think we need to move this one over. Move that one over. And then let's see if we will let us grab this. There we go. Get rid of that. So I think we're going to leave that like that. And then maybe we'll put a bench in there. Or either that, or we'll just put, we'll just put a 1 there. Hopefully it won't grab one of them, or it won't grab both of them. Well, that's becoming quite annoying there. More than one way to fix the problem, so we'll do that. There we go. Okay, so that's done. So I think we're just going to leave that like that. So that way it doesn't create a problem over here with the clipping. Fill that in with concrete there, and fill that in with concrete, so that looks good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and replace the road with the plain concrete. looks really good there. And then even what we can do is we'll take this road here. Actually, it's right there. This road here. We will disable zoning, and we want to replace that. It swaps, eliminates the zoning and creates the zoning on this road, the plain road. So then we can go back into parts, our parks, and grab our parking. And we'll zone parking here. We'll put this one here. Grab another smaller one. To be this small. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll grab that. And then go in to move it, and you see there's the road itself. So we want to move this all the way over to here. Just so the front of the lines there match the road. So maybe pull that back just a little bit. There we go. And then just line this one up. And then all this should fill in. All that should already be, it is not. So probably what we'll need to do is, I guess, go ahead and do concrete in there. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that works fine there. That looks really nice there. A little bit of, we've got a little bit to clean up, and we can clean that up. Go ahead, and we've got some other dumpsters over here, so we'll leave that right there. I think we'll go ahead and maybe concrete this. Maybe put in some additional grass. Will 2 cut it here? No, 2 will not. So I'm not using the 3, because 3 is a different shade. I'm not sure why the asset creator did that, but 3 is a different shade of green. Whereas the 1, the 2, and the 4 are all pretty much the same shade. So I try to stick to those. And then if I need the 3, what I do is I use a 1 and a 2, and then just move the 1 or the 2 into a location, into a spot, so that way it works. Is typically what I do. Okay, that works there. So I think what we're going to do now, since we have parking over here, we have stairwells over here, I think we're going to go ahead and create another parking lot on this side here. So we'll grab one of these small roads, because we need to get within this single cell here. Actually, let's just turn snapping off. There, that works. Let's go right here. Snapping's off, so we got to turn it on. And then so that way it snaps to that node there. And then we'll just move it. Kind of finesse that to make it look a little bit better. We're going to be changing this road type anyway, but just to do that, So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and pull this down to right here. And then, where's that other road right there? It is... So maybe we'll just bring this road down this way. Yeah, I'll just bring that road down. And then, obviously this will probably create a lot of snapping here, or, yeah, the snapping back and forth of the colors. Well, maybe not, this doesn't show it too bad. Yeah, okay. I kind of hesitate to overlap that by 50% like that, but it looks like it's pretty good there, so that's fine. And then, see, we could probably put, even though I think I have, yeah, it's turned off. So let's replace this. And then we should be able to put a single grass tile in there. And then what we'll do if we put it in over here. Looks pretty good. So we'll leave that right there. That looks really good, actually. I think I'm going to bring it over just a little bit to get the grass off of this edge over here. But I think that looks really good there. So maybe just bring it over just a hair. And then we want to get rid of this single. It was causing some clipping of the textures there, but it was also not needed, so we'll get rid of that. So I think that looks really good there. You got the grass and the two cutouts, but I don't know if those are doors right there or not, but maybe they're just fire doors or something like that, so we'll just leave it like that. Alright, so now that I'm thinking, now we have a parking lot, I'm thinking what we can do, another lot that would fit in there. Way too small. Still pretty small. So we're going to need multiple lots here. So let's go this direction maybe. Yeah, I really like that. I like that a lot actually. Because what we can do, we can pull. We don't really need to do this with because we're painting this. If you're wanting a functional city, well, actually, it did stick to this side, so it's fine. You could actually leave it like that, and then just those parking lots will all still work because they do actually clip to that road, so that's fine. That works fine. And then I guess we could try to bring these in just a little bit. Better yet, what we could probably do is let's go ahead and put some of the put some of the grass in here. Yeah, I think we're just going to use the one there. Trying to decide, I hate to block this completely off with grass, because it kind of makes the lane a dead end. But I guess we could use curbs to block off that side. I think that's probably what we'll do. Is we'll put grass in there, and then doesn't look like there's enough room there. That's okay, we can fix that because just take this, buildings, grab that, paste, paste, and we'll go back and fix this in a bit, but and let's see if it'll fit in here. Yeah, it won't do that either. So we'll have to go through and paste all that in. No, actually, I think I will put grass in there, because the entrance is like right there, so that would make that difficult. So I think I am just gonna put grass in. I don't know how realistic that is, but usually there's a driveway. Supposed to be able to drive all the way. So, but we'll put that in. But this, you have to drive in. You have to come in here and then drive down to here, and then you'd have to pull in and then pull back out. I don't know how realistic that is because, but we're going to leave it the way it is. Pull that out just a little bit. There we go. We may revisit this later and get these to looking a little bit better here. There we go. Alright, so I think that looks good. That looks good there. Or maybe it could actually be a one-way. So maybe we divide this in half. So it could be a one-way around here. I think that looks good. We put some decals on and make it a one-way. That's the wrong button. There we go. There. Yeah, I like this idea. Trying to decide if these should be here or they should be here. I honestly think they should probably be here. Or maybe even here, because this road, no, it would be right there. Yeah, we'll go back and adjust the other ones at a later time. There. And then, well, let's go ahead and just grab them while we're here. Decals, because we can grab them all at the same time. Just pull them forward just a little bit. There. That looks pretty good. Alright, so this side's almost done. I mean, we'll add some trees and some, maybe some curb props and some bushes and flowers and stuff like that in here. But I think for the most part, the infrastructure and everything's done. I think that looks good. I am going to pull these parking spots out. Probability 0. There we go. And yeah, I am going to pull those parking spots out because they were kind of in an inconvenient location. We're going to leave those in. We maybe even add to them. Actually, I think that's a driveway around there. Yeah, but we may add to those. Alright, so let's see. We're kind of on, what we got here? 49 minutes, this video, so it's a pretty long one, which I kind of knew it was going to be a long one. But let's go ahead and move over to this side. Now we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to add in some parking and everything. But we've got to add in another asset. So let's go ahead and grab a road. We'll use this site for now. Make sure that it's back to normal as far as the zoning goes. I want to leave 4 segments here. We'll leave that there. Take it all the way over to maybe here. Connect it there. Connect it there. There. Right. So then we have 3 parking spots in there. So what I'm thinking is we could do oh, I see. So we probably want, yeah, we'll want this one. Exactly. Good deal. So that leaves us an open spot in the middle, but we can take care of that. But what I was wanting to put here, I was wanting to put another one of these entryways right here. That's about as centered as it's going to get until we move it. Then pull that over right there. I think that looks good like that. Okay, let's see, let's grab some more of these grass details here. Alright, this isn't exactly right on these tiles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a second one here so we can move it. Okay, so what we'll do, grab one of these, and then we'll just move it over. And I want to try to move it over as far as I can. Try to eliminate as much of the clipping here as I possibly can. So I think that looks fine. There's still a little bit of clipping there, but there's not much we can do about it. But I think that looks really good there. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then what we're going to do, we're going to replace this road with, this is zoning adjuster. I'm not sure why that thing seems to have a mind of its own. It likes to wander around the screen. I'm not sure why that is. There we go. Replace that with this road here. And then we're going to replace this and this with that road. And then we're going to leave this road on there. That's the reason why we have these parking lots set up like this. And I'm thinking what we could do is, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to have 4 in the middle. Four in the middle and then 4 on the other side. So we'll grab. We want to try to get in the middle. Let's turn off. That's not really helping. So let's turn off snapping. See if that helps. There. And then turn snapping back on. Different. But we got to get one right in the middle here. So maybe we'll just eliminate this. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Put that all back on, and then, well, maybe not. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Reconnect this road. Go back to this road, which it doesn't matter when we change it anyway. We'll leave it like that. That works just fine. And then all we have to do is find some parking to fit in there, and that'll work just fine. So now we go and we've got 2 of these. So let's see if we can find a couple of these that are, oh, those are the, well, maybe we'll use these. Yeah, I don't really like that. We'll figure this out. We'll get this taken care of. We're coming up on 56 minutes here, so I don't want to take up over an hour. But you'll see what I'm trying to do there. I'm going to create another parking lot, and then I'm just going to do exactly what I did over here on this side, leaving this road down the center. So that way, that's a main road, and then the other parts are parking lanes, parking roads. But that creates that mall entrance there on this side. So they go underground and go in, and then go into the main mall there. And then we have these buildings here we're going to decorate with bushes and some curb props and stuff like that, get that taken care of. And then obviously we didn't get to the parking garages, but we're going to run this road down and then across, and we'll get that taken care of. Go there. But this is Gomer Games. Hit that like button if you like the video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave those. And then hit that subscribe button. Gomer's going to pop up right here in the center of the screen. Just click on him, and that'll subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon for future videos. And we'll see you next time. Again, this is Gomer with Gomer Games. Thank you. Have a good day.